guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm That Fat Guy, and today is the Sunday before Monday live stream where you can ask me anything. Absolutely anything. Doesn't have to do with weight loss. Doesn't have to do with anything. Just ask away. If for those new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and give us a like. These live streams, they do require likes as well to let you know, to let me know that I'm doing the right thing for you guys. And I hope you are all doing well this fine Sunday. I'm going to switch over to the live chat. If you are here, just say a quick hello. Let us know whether my mic is working. I've been really busy and hectic in the last, I don't know, 20 minutes to get everything set up. And I'm not sure whether everything's going all right. Hey, there we go. Stephen Singh, how you doing, mate? Hope you're having a great weekend. You too, man. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. Gary G, hey, look, it's That Fat Guy. Fat spelled with a P. Mate, Gary, come on, mate. It's fat with an F. Fat. Hamish Coy, how you doing, mate? I haven't seen you in a little while. Good seeing you, mate. You got my beautiful mug on your TV. What, this TV right here? Wow. That's a big TV. Christian the Round Bugger. Whoa, what do you mean, bugger? I thought you were here. Aren't you happy to be here? Come on, mate. Come on. Ben Jacker, how you doing? Good seeing you. The whole gang's here. Shane Beasley, hey. How are we all doing? Voracious as well. Ahoy. Exhausted and slightly tipsy Voracious is here. Well, mate, hopefully we could see nasty drunk Voracious. That's something I really want to see. It's a shame that we can't get you on the video as well. Hey, Simon Taylor, how you doing? Yes, yeah, Christian, I do know what. How is everybody? How was everyone's weekend? Give us some insight on what you guys got up to, because yeah, my weekend was pretty busy. Pretty busy actually, and I've just literally, as I said before, last 20 minutes I've been kind of rushed. It's like, my missus says to me at 10 past 6, she goes, oh, Ash, so what we'll do is do this, do that, and then you can eat quickly, and then you got your live stream. I'm like, oh, God, the live stream! And then I had to rush upstairs and set that, and it was crazy. Oh, God. There's one. Simon Taylor. Ugh. Incoming footy rant. Shane Beasley. Simon Taylor asking how the Eels went. Hamish Coy, treat meal tonight, should I say. Oh, are you having pizza? Is that what you're having? And, oh, Gary, mate, what a win. What a win. Man, I've got so much to talk about here. Not to, Voracious, not tonight, mate. I've got to be at work at 7 a.m. Worked all weekend, working 7 days, 60, 70 hours a week. Man, how are you working so much? Oh, my God. Hey, Elliot Harris. How you doing, mate? Whoa, random stream recommended. I look at the chat and Stephen Singh. Hey, I assume Elliot Harris and Stephen Singh are mates. Let us know. Welcome to the channel, Elliot. If you can do us a favor, if you haven't already, just hit that little red subscribe button there. It does me huge favors, and it makes my channel more discoverable for people like you. I don't know whether you're into this kind of stuff, but welcome. How you doing? Up the Money Panthers. Okay. All right. Everyone's going to talk at me about football. I'll get into the football. I was hoping to go 5 minutes without getting riled up here, people. But, okay. Last night's game was the hardest game I ever have watched in my life. I was loathing every single minute of it. My heart rate didn't even get elevated because it was stopping every 5 seconds. We couldn't string together any pressure. We honestly, every time we get the ball, we'll drop it. We couldn't hold out Manly. We let through the softest bloody try on the planet. And it just has just ruined my week. It's ruined my day yesterday. I was in just the worst mood, and I still am today. It was horrible. And then, Christian, God love you. I'll come to that, G Cooper. I will. How you doing, mate? And I saw Dale as well here. Welcome. How you doing? What was I saying? Yeah, Christian around. God love him. He sends me a message after the game. And for future reference, Christian, if ever after a loss the Parramatta Eels lose, I'm off limits for till the next day. Honestly, like I will not reply to anyone. I like sign off social media, and that's it. I'm gone. That's it. I'm out. And that's exactly what happened. I just didn't reply to you. So, mate, it was just a shit game. I'm very, 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 very sad about that. But in good news, I'm happy. Bit of payback for the one you stole. Get out of here, Simon. Get out of here with your conspiracy theories about the Eels taking wins, mate. It all what goes around, it just comes around. Everyone gets those calls, and frankly, like I'm happy that a few have gone the Eels' way this year. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, Pexter Plays, how you doing? Glad I could get onto one of your live streams finally. Well, thank you, man. Good seeing you. I hope you're doing well this weekend. Mr. Cooper, he asked me, why do I have a picture of David Hasselhoff right here? And if you look carefully, it is signed and says, to Ash, stay sexy, love the Hoff, mate. And boy, I love the Hoff. For all those who don't know, who may be somewhat new to my channel, oh yeah, okay. Well, we're going to get off the footy talk now. For all those non-Americans, we'll come back to it, people, maybe later in the stream. But David Hasselhoff, right? Where I work, I'm a big Simpsons nerd. So like I love The Simpsons. I've grown up watching The Simpsons, and The Simpsons like pretty much raised me as a child because my mum wasn't the most attentive parent. So anyway, I spent a lot of time in front of TV watching, and there was an episode of The Simpsons. It was like there was like a bunch of short stories in The Simpsons like city. That's the one with the steamed hams with Seymour Skinner. But it's an episode where Milhouse really needs to go to the toilet, so his dad stops in front of the comic book store, and his dad goes in and says, "Go use the toilet." They're in a hurry though because they got to get somewhere, and the comic book guy's like, "No, the toilet is for paying customers only." So he goes, "All right, can I buy that?" And he points to this. No, that is a framed picture of Sean Connery signed by Roger Moore. It is worth $100. And I just loved that bit. I thought it was just so weird to have a picture of Sean Connery signed by Roger Moore. So I printed out a picture of Sean Connery signed by Roger Moore and put it in a frame and then just put it up my desk at work. Now, a few people got the joke. A lot of people didn't really understand it. But then what it started with my workmates was a series of events where they would just one day when, I left work for the day because I finished a little bit earlier than them, they would change the picture with someone else and sign it and make it look like it's signed. And the best one I ever saw was David Hasselhoff. And I've decided to keep it. And I kept it as a motivational. And I've had a lot of people, because I left it on my work desk, a lot of people said to me, is that actually David Hasselhoff's signature? I'm like, yeah. And then I'll just make up a new story on how I met him. But this is the honest truth here, guys. That's exactly what it is. It is not legitimate. But I believe that if David Hasselhoff were to actually sign this picture, he would write the exact same thing, because look at him. What a legend. Hey, gee, Cooper, mate, you're up early. Jeez. Well, good on you, mate. Good. Thank you for... Blimey, you'll be up early and say, exactly right, guys. So, guys, this is a Ask Me Anything live stream where you can ask anything. Absolutely anything. It doesn't have to be to do with weight loss. It doesn't have to be about anything. Ask me any questions and I will throw you a real answer, an answer from the heart, and maybe somewhere else. Bob Dobalina says, "Go the Sharkies." Oh, mate. They had a great win. And I'm happy for you and Gary. You guys had great wins. There's a lot of messages I missed there, guys. Christian Durant said he's just done some walking over the weekend. Elliot and Singh caught up. That's good. Christian Durant, first 20 minutes was just horrible. Horrible. Hamish Coy, favorite pizza? That's a good question. I grew up with the being the favorite of, what is it? The barbecue chicken pizza. Very boring. You know, I'm a very boring kind of guy. And then I went to the meat lovers. I love dough. Like I love bread and dough of any kind. So I get the deep dish, absolutely deep dish. But if I'm going for something different, I do like, well, not so much different, just a traditional pepperoni. I go nuts for a traditional pepperoni. Love pepperoni, like triple pepperoni. Yeah, go nuts. Uh, mm, mm, mm. What's your favorite pizza? Let us know. Stephen saying, Hamish, no pineapple on your tree pizza tonight. Stephen, you gotta have pineapple on pizza every so often. Pineapple's great. It adds a little element of sweetness. Hands up if you like pineapple on your pizza, yeah? Not all pizzas, but you know, the Hawaiian and maybe Supreme, some others. I like it. I'm gonna say that. Yep. Favorite movie, G Cooper. Very good question. I got different varieties. Like I've got different genres. I got favorite movies because it's so hard in today's like day and age to nail down a favorite movie. Um, All time favorite movie, I would have to say all time. The one that had the most impact on my life would be Jurassic Park because that was a movie that I would watch anytime I was sick. I must have watched that movie like 200 times. And probably The Fast and the Furious, the original. They're probably my two absolute favorites. There's a lot of movies in there, like a lot of movies that I really do like, but I'm going to limit it down at those two for now. We've got a few more questions there. Dale Smith, what's your go-to class at the gym, or are you doing your own workout? Ooh, um, that's an interesting one. Class. I don't do a lot of classes, to be completely honest. Um, I tried out pump for a few times, and for all those people who don't know what pump class is, it's like seriously like 95% ladies in there. That's why you situate yourself at the back of the room. Anyway, um, so it's like you have like you know a barbell and you have these weights and it's like you know all this weight assisted body movements. So like you do like you know all this like high intensity squatting, and you have like these holds and everything like that. And it absolutely killed me, like honestly. And I was 21 at the time. I thought I was pretty fit, but no, it destroyed me. And I did that for a little while, but other than that, I don't do classes. I'm a guy of my own movement, so I will research hard and find workouts and routines that I can do just using my own, you know, bit of knowledge. But I would always work out like in different body segments. So when I was really into it and I was deadlifting like 220 kilos, which is like, I don't know how many pounds that is. How many pounds is that for all those Americans out there? 220 kg to LBS, 485 pounds. It sounds so much more impressive as pounds. Anyway, but I would do like a push pull routine. So one day I'll do push routine with the chest movement. So you're pushing stuff away from your body. Next day would be back. So you'll be pulling stuff towards your body and lifting. Then pushing would be shoulders the next day. So you're pushing stuff away from your shoulders or extending them outwards. And then pull was what was it? Oh yeah, arms. So like biceps and that. Even though triceps is technically more of a push, I classified it as just arms with a bit of a pull movement. And then last day was legs of the week, and then rinse and repeat. Shane, are you on the trains tonight? Let us know. Mm, 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 mm. Never hard for me with my favorite movie. Christian the Round says, Ben Jacket, when I was a kid, my favorite movie was Mr. Deeds. Still makes me laugh. I love Mr. Deeds. I watched that the other day. That's a fantastic movie. I think you're underestimating the sneakiness, sir. And just like the little lines they'll throw in there, he wore more cologne than any one man should wear. Like just stuff like that makes me laugh. I grew up around that Adam Sandler kind of era, so I loved Adam Sandler movies. I was a big fan of Chris Farley. It's a shame that he died. I was a big fan of his. It's such a sad story around his death and how he went, but. Yeah, unfortunately, no one can live forever. But one movie that may surprise you, and a lot of people actually don't know it, and this is another movie that if I ever need a laugh, like I can always go to this movie. It's just such a light-hearted, stupid movie, and I'm a big fan of the main actor in it. Is Down Periscope, and that's with Kelsey Grammer, who is Frasier or the voice of Sideshow Bob. If you guys don't know Frasier, he was also on Cheers. He's got an amazing voice, but yeah, it had Rob Schneider in it, a couple other smaller actors, but it was a funny movie, and I've watched it probably about I don't know 50 times. I like it. It's just a light-hearted movie that makes me laugh. Buckman. Oh well. What do we got here? More questions. Have you ever had an issue with weekend alcohol ruining your progress? This is from Mr. Bob Dobalina. That's a very good question. Mainly, short answer, no, because I was never a big drinker. So even though I got a pretty high tolerance for alcohol, and I used to be like back when I worked in hospitality days, I used to drink like a fish, but it wasn't weekends. It was more like a Wednesday, like industry night kind of thing. But yeah, on weekends currently, no, not really. I find that if I have beer in the house, it'll be like low carb beer or light beer, as the Americans call it, light beer, I think it is. And then I would probably I'll be more tempted to drink it like maybe about two a night over the weekend or something like that. But if I'm out at my mate's place or out socializing, nah, I'll sink a few. But during this whole weight loss journey of mine, this whole pandemic, thanks to COVID, going out to pubs and drinking is not a thing. Not a thing. My main vice in terms of drink was Coca Cola. Coca Cola, like, pretty much was like sending me to an early grave. It destroyed parts of my body. It made my heart rate just go crazy. Like my resting heart rate was in between 80 to 100 beats a minute when I was at my heaviest. 100 beats a minute resting? My God, that's like I just look back and I think, God, what a fat tub of lard I was, and still am, but just getting there, losing it. And yeah, Coca Cola. I worked it out. It was like something close to 70 kilos worth of sugar I was ingesting in a year, and that kind of blew me away. That was like 1.3 kilos a week or something like that. It was scary. But yeah, that was my biggest vice. I could drink liters and liters of Coke a day, and like I could drink a glass of Coke right before bed, full of sugar and caffeine. It just had such a little effect on me. Like I could literally fall asleep straight after it. In fact, I did. I remember one time I had a bottle of Coke next to my bed. I woke up thirsty in the middle of the night, took a swig of Coke. That's disgusting. Oh my God, I can't believe I even said that. Oh, the stuff you do when you got addiction to food and sweets and all that kind of stuff. But Bob, are you having a hard time with alcohol? Is that something that you're struggling with? Um, Gary G, that's why they call it Pump. Shane Beasley, Back to the Future, and The Hangover 2. The Hangover are two good go-tos for me. Yeah, man. I loved the Hangover movie. That was fantastic. Phil Brown, good seeing you, man. I'm sorry it took me so long. Getting a lot of comments this time around, so thank you, everyone. Bent into Shapes. Finally awake for one of your live streams. Unfortunately, it's 5 a.m. here in the US, and I'm going to head back to bed. Just woke up for a few. We'll reply later. Just wanted to say hi. Dude, thank you so much. That is absolute dedication from anyone who is from the United States here right now. I honestly, guys, thank you so much. I love every single one of you. Bent into Shapes. I can tell you now that Sherry Menig wouldn't be here because she would be getting married. or she would be gotten married yesterday because right now it's Sunday morning in the US. So she was getting married on Saturday. Congratulations, Sherry. Hope it all went well, and hope to see you sometime this week. But enjoy whatever you're doing for your honeymoon, if that's if that's what you're doing. Um, Shane Beasley says, "Have I ever taken the Supra down to the Eastern Creek Strip? Yes, I have." Excuse me. Haven't gone down the drag strip yet, mainly because I didn't have a helmet. Such a such a wimpy little excuse, but I legit don't. Uh, Also, I want to take it down like as soon as possible, but I got to get the Super tuned, and I need to get some like components for the gearbox because that's starting to worry me. Getting old, that kind of stuff. Um, but I've gone on the skid pan a few times. Skid pan, lots of fun, lots of fun. I have a lot of good memories from Eastern Creek. A lot of my mates, they get onto the actual the drag strip itself, do roll racing and whatnot. But yeah, it's not really my gig. It's just so much. Like I love my car, I love my car to bits. But like, even though it's like a sports car, and I've modified it to so it shouldn't break on a drag strip, there's just so much that can go wrong because tires hook differently on a drag strip than what they do on normal roads, and you could just absolutely destroy prop shafts, your axles, destroy your diff if you just don't get it right. And yeah, to be honest, I don't have the confidence in my own ability. So yeah. Christian the Round says I had an Adam Sandler DVD collection as a kid. Good on you, mate. You would have been popular. Taz, good evening, mate. Good seeing you. Good evening, Ash. TFG. My favourite line of Mr. Deeds, this is Ben Jacob, my favourite line of Mr. Deeds is where he goes to the elevator and he asks the doorman about his job and he goes, it has its ups and downs. That's a very, very funny joke, dad joke. Ben Jacob says, I gotta go. Dinner's ready. Mrs. cooked up apricot chicken. Oh, hey, Ryan Betson's here. What up, everybody? Good seeing you, mate. Pexter plays. I was like that with Mother. Um, oh, Mother, the energy drink. Yes, sorry, I was trying to think. What are we talking about? Because sorry, I'm trying to get through everyone's comments, but now there's more people here. I'm trying to move a bit faster. Gary G says I used to have 6 cans on my bedside table for the night when I was in bedbound and never thought I'd get. Oh, jeez, mate, that's tough. Um, Hey, John Hawkshaw's here. Hey, John Hawkshaw, how you doing? Good seeing you, my man. Stephen Singh says vanilla Coke was my drug. Popped cans like Tic Tacs. And Christian Around says Coke Zero was mine. Well, it's a good thing that it was Coke Zero because Coke Zero is zero sugar. It's not as bad for you as the normal kind of stuff. But yeah, Gary, mate, that's having yeah when you were bedbound and never thought anything about it, mate. That's horrible. Gary actually tomorrow is going to feature in tomorrow's episode of Fat Chat. He's an absolute legend, and I give you some fair warning. It's very emotional. So have your tissues ready when you tune in for that one. If all goes well, because I'm still editing it. Because we only filmed it this morning. I'll show you here. This was my setup for this morning. Look at that, sitting outside in 7 degrees, and that's my Fat Chat setup. Actually, that's my live stream setup as well. So yeah, that's what I'm sitting in front of right now. But that's a setup in my bedroom. But yeah, tune in for that chat because it's full on. Yeah, it's such a crazy chat. I had to take a little bit of time after it and just kind of decompress. So I did like, even though the chat was finished, I didn't go back inside for like maybe another 15-20 minutes because I just needed to like, collect my thoughts on that one. But that was a good one. Dale Smith used to love me some beers on the weekend. Oh, mate, didn't we? Like, beers are good. Beers are good. I do, like, I'm, okay. I don't know whether I want to talk about this. I come from a household where alcohol was a real issue, and I kind of grew up loathing it, absolutely loathing it. And it seems ironic that I would start working in hospitality and start pouring drinks and doing all that and really get into making cocktails and that. But I guess it's a bit of a disconnect because you're not at home. But like I've never felt the need to drink every night, even though, like, sometimes it could be quite easy to sink back a few and help you forget about, your stresses, your troubles, your anxiety, and things of that nature. But I think I'm more turned to like the sugary treats and the things that released the dopamine from all the food and the stuff that you think. So yeah, like maybe if I wasn't fat, I would be maybe an alcoholic. Who knows? Because I think I've got a pretty addictive personality. Like I tend to like if I really like something, I get focused on it, and you know yeah, I don't know. That's just me. Um, yeah, Stephen. Look forward to it, mate. It's a really good fat chat. So check that out. That's going to be tomorrow if all goes well, if not the day after. John Hawkshaw, nice Gary. Cannot wait for that video. Pity you go for the Sharks. That's exactly what I said to him. But it's also a pity, Mr. John Hawkshaw, that you go for the Roosters. The Roosters lost. The Roosters lost. But so did the Eels, so I can't really say anything. Oh, God, I hate... God, I hate it. Oh, why did they have to lose? Honestly. Okay, guys, keep hitting me with questions because this is Ask Me Anything, and so far I've been asked what my favorite pizza is and what my favorite movie is, and whether I take the Super to the drag strip. I want to see some juicy questions, juiciness, like something you can really bite into. And speaking of juicy and bite into, right? So before I go into that, last night, as you know, every week I have my celebration meal, and celebration meal generally is a great big feed of KFC. And I went and I was tucking into that, and I'm sorry, it is upside down, but yeah, take a look at this.
With really greasy fingers, but look at the size of that wing. It's actually heavy. Oh, so good. Got it all over me.
It was so big, like it was just I better switch it up.
With really
it was just massive, like it was literally like probably about the size like of most of my hand, and it was like heavy to hold, and all the wings are like that, and it was so good. It was the best. Like my KFC, my local KFC, has just been nailing it every single week. Like I've been getting those unicorn dishes where everything is cooked to perfection. Yeah. And until I completely stop losing weight per week, I'm going to keep doing my KFC celebration meal. So, all right, Stephen, you're ready for this? Oh, just Christian Durant, get out of here! Your favorite color? God, I should just ban you for that. My favorite color is blue. In case you couldn't tell, blue is my favorite color. How are you guys sneaking me out of Victoria? Victoria, my man, I wouldn't go near Victoria with a 10-foot pole. Mate, I may as well send you a little rock hammer and you can like Shawshank Redemption your way out of that place. Because honestly, mate, you guys are ruining it for the rest of the country. You are ruining it. You guys are absolutely ruining it. Ruining it. You suck, Victoria. Honestly. Well, yeah, the other day it was like 480 cases or something like that of overnight of corona. We're doing so well, Australia, and then Victoria goes and has a protest rally and spreads it around. Good on you. You're ruining it. Don't get me started on KFC. I was shafted on mine. Oh, Pexter, tell us about it. Wait. Was it you that posted it? Did you post up on the Manshake Men page earlier today saying that you got it and you're thinking about complaining? Let me know, because I think I remember that. I got a big boot and trailer. For Stephen. Mate, look, I'd love to have you up here. Honestly, Stephen. I'd love to have like a Manshake kind of meet, meet. But yeah, that'd be good. That was you, mate. Yeah. So, it's always disappointing when you get a dud of a meal, but yeah, mine was just like, it was like, sorry, Stephen, saying you can't be here without a mask. Yeah, we'll quarantine him for a couple of weeks. What you need to do, Stephen, is build a catapult, then sit on it, then launch. Yeah, just go ahead and build a homemade trebuchet and yeah, just launch yourself over the border. We'll catch you, I promise. uh, Bob Dobalina, I do like KFC like I do my women. I start with the breasts, end with the legs. That's all that is. I have a feeling I've heard that joke before, but that's a good one. That's a good dad joke. Manshake cult meeting. Just yeah, meet in a basement somewhere. Um, come on, people, keep hitting me some questions. Hit me. Uh, yeah, there was no other questions. Just the how we're going to get you over the border. Okay, so you know how some days you're like looking on YouTube, and after you watch the fat guy videos, right? You find yourself in the wee hours of the morning or late at night or before you go to bed or first thing in the morning, this random suggested video comes up and you're like, oh, I'm going to check that out. You click it and then you fall down this rabbit hole of like other videos. And it's not necessarily about anything that really interests you or never interests you. Um, but I have been watching this channel and you're going to laugh when you see it. Ants Canada. Can't believe it. Ants Canada. It's amazing. Like this guy, he has all these ant colonies, like of fire ants, termites, and all this kind of stuff. And he talks about like all these things that's going on with it. And he's got like nearly 4 million subscribers. So he does videos well. And I'm just thinking, I'm watching, I'm just like thinking, huh, I wonder if those fire ants will then start using the new enclosure and bring the brood in there. And I find myself clicking the next video. What the hell? Like, I have no interest in ants or buying an ant enclosure or anything like that. But I'm watching this guy talk about ants and ant enclosures. And he's from Canada, so he's like, we're going to get the ants and we're going to put them all about in here and oh gee, oh sorry, eh? It does make good ones, so Operation Escape Vic. Oh, and medium steak. That reminded me, I've done a new cooking video because I've had so many people ask me, can you do cooking videos? Can you do more cooking videos? So I've done one, and that's going to be this week. So that was cooked tonight, and it was awesome. And you'll see that later this week. So tune in for that. It's easy. It is easy. I do things the hard way, and if I can cook it, like honestly, I'm no chef, but you can cook it. Christian Rand. Hands up, how many times have you said something on Facebook, Google, Instagram, YouTube, and then the thing pops up? Because it always happens to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, then on Facebook. Yes, yeah. 100%. Your phone, your Facebook, it listens to you. It honestly does. Because, like, I mean, yeah, it understands cookies and your Googling and all that kind of stuff, and it'll bring up ads for that. Like I was buying a green screen the other week, and then I started seeing ads for green screens on Facebook and that. And that's no coincidence. But when you are in conversation with someone about something weird, like, oh, I hear there's water on Mars, or they found some water on Mars, and then the next day you start seeing stories about space exploration and water on Mars and all that kind of stuff. That's no coincidence. Like, there has to be something going on there. Yeah, the lamb. Yes, and you watched my video, Shane, so you knew exactly what it was. It was a lamb roast with semi-dried tomatoes, spinach, and feta stuffing, and it was great. It was cooked really good, had a side of potatoes. It was beautiful. Easy recipe, but I still chose to do it the hard way. You should see what Facebook suggested and popped up when I posted about me getting my Manshake stuff. What? Yeah, Jerd. Jerd everywhere, man. Jerd is everywhere. Matt lost 72 kilos on the man shake. I'm just like, I know. I know. I've spoken to him. Stop telling me. Guys. Can you believe it's already Sunday night? Honestly, this weekend has flown by. So, yesterday, if you watched my video, tell me whether you like that style of video because on the weekend I have more freedom and ability because like I'm out doing more things to just record little snippets of my day and just upload it as like I call it Fatter Day activities instead of Saturday because it's a clever pun on me being fat. Let me know whether you like that style of video because it seems to be doing pretty well. But I have a lot of fun making it. Give you a bit of insight on what my days are like. Not all of them are going to be that good, or like that busy. So I had that busy day yesterday. Out and about shopping. Got some groceries and stuff like that. And then went out for a walk. And silly me, I saved like 3 man challenges to do until today. So I smashed all 3 out today. I'm going to upload them all in one video tomorrow because last time I uploaded 3 videos in one day, I lost a whole bunch of subscribers because I was spamming. So all going to be in one. But I had my daughter was my coach today. Got up early and me and Gary did our fat chat, which was lots of fun. After that, I did a whole bunch of cleaning around the house. Like had to do like a lot of cleaning, and then did those man challenges and went out for a walk and cooked dinner, and here I am. Did you finally get that interview? What interview? I don't know what you're saying, Stephen. I'm sorry. I must be wrong. Soon to be on buses too. Yeah, I think he's already on buses once, but I think he's on buses again. So look forward to that. I don't know if I'm getting my heart rate up enough or eating or a combination of both. What's the best way to figure it out? So Christian, when you go for a walk, because I know you're just walking at the moment, what are you like? Do you find yourself like? Is it too easy for you? Like, do you find that you get back and you're just like, like, are you sweaty at all? Do you get your heart rate up at all? Is it elevated at all, or is it just like a casual stroll? Heart rate is important when you are exercising, but you shouldn't when you are walking. You wouldn't be in full fat burning like 140 beats a minute. You shouldn't be that if you are walking. If you are walking, you're walking. Slow down. You shouldn't be at that. It's just more or less, just your calories, working, just your daily usage of calories to keep your body living, and the movement that you're doing just adds to that calorie burn. If you are doing exercising outside of that, where you are aiming to get to that fat burning window, that's around 130 to 150 beats a minute. There's an ideal number, or there's a way of figuring out your max. It's like take your weight divided by your age, or something like times by 100. I don't know. It's a formula out there. Just type into Google. How do I find out my maximum heart rate? And you can figure that out. But that is when you've got to really be focused on your heart rate. I would say if you're not getting the results you need and you're currently at your weight level, it's probably because of your diet, or you're not drinking enough water, or it could be a number of things. Yes, with my daughter. Yep. Okay. I got you now. I didn't get that interview. No, she refused to do that interview. I need to watch some more Current Affair and learn how to follow her, no matter where she goes. I try not to power walk. I tried to power walk, but it seems not to do much. Might be snacking too much. So, what does a day look like in terms of your food, Christian? Feel free to, if you want to message me privately and we can talk about this, that's cool, man. Or you can put it out there for everyone to see. But yeah. Does anyone have any questions? What app do I use for my food? Do you use yeah, exactly right. Gary, he has some good insights, at least from our fat chat today. Gary uses MyFitnessPal to track his food, and he really uses it to his benefit. Like he's told me he was out in the shops and he saw something new that he wanted to try. Bang, MyFitnessPal thing, scanned it, found out it was good, got it, and it was helping him make some good choices there. And he uses a Fitbit. I use this Samsung Gear S3. Bit of an older watch now, but it still does the trick. Today I'm at 9,470 steps. I have burnt 2,629 kcal. I've done 7.29 kilometers worth of walking. I don't know how accurate it is, but makes me feel good. Samsung Watch Gang, respect. I'm going to try to stay still for a second. I'm just measuring my heart rate. Whew. 87 beats a minute. My usual resting, of recent, my resting has been 60, 62, 64, that kind of region. One day it got to 59. And I checked it twice. I'm like, that's below the average resting. I'm like, ooh, not good. Andrew Morn. Oh, God, here he is. Late joining, and you may have already covered what happened to the Eels last night. Mate, the Eels... Oh, I hate the fact that they lost to Manly. It's just so much worse that it's Manly. We've had their number for the last few years, and they didn't even get off the bus. They were just still at home, in the bath. Look, I mean, Ryan Madison, who's a big part of the defensive structure and a big body on there, and he also has leadership capabilities. He wasn't on the field. Blake Ferguson, who does a lot of work. He doesn't score a lot of tries this season, but he does a lot of tackling. He does a lot of running. And Reed Marnie, he was trying too hard. He was trying too hard to make stuff work, and it just came undone. Dylan Brown was off his game. It was just horrible. Hey, Jerd, man, how you doing? You all know Jerd. He's the guy that we've been talking about. He's on the sides of buses and on every single website you'll ever see. He lost a massive 80 kilos. He does Twitch and he does his own YouTube channel. Today's YouTube video was about, maintenance. And he gives us some insights on what he is doing for maintaining his weight and his massive weight loss, on all part of his beginner's guide to weight loss. So if you haven't already, check out his channel and subscribe. How's that for a plug, Jerd? Honestly, how is that for a plug? Honestly, I could be your frickin' assistant at this rate. Cheeky Underdog, how you doing, mate? It was a good premiership run while it lasted. I kid. Yeah, damn right you kid. Damn right you kid. Yeah, busboy. Dale Smith, Jerd. So, people, hit me with some questions, because I've got favorite pizza, favorite color, favorite movie. Was the good one was alcohol. Does alcohol affect my weight loss over the weekend? Nothing too crazy, but I want to see some really good questions here, people. So throw us some Ask Me Anything questions. On the positive note, Lions smacked the Giants yesterday. That's AFL. I don't know what that is. I saw Ben Jacka was happy and Stephen Singh was happy. I think their respective teams won. Did they? I don't know. Let me know, guys. Did Joe just say, hey, boys, again? Bob Down, Mr. Keto himself. Good seeing you, mate. Have I missed you? Were you in here? Have you messaged earlier? Hey, Ash and Ange, fave KFC I'm. Well, mine is obviously the Zinger box. Ange doesn't like KFC. She's a vegetarian. Doesn't like the potato gravy because it has the chicken in it. She doesn't even like the chips. She thinks the chips are they're always soggy when she gets them. She likes the McDonald's thinner, crispier fries. So yeah, she doesn't really get KFC ever. So if we ever go KFC, I know that she's not going to touch my food, which is awesome. Christian Round, this is what his day looks like in terms of food. 2 shakes, man bar, beef jerky, 1 serving of Harvest Snaps. Everything kind of flew up there. Going back to it. 2 shakes, man bar, beef jerky, 1 serving of Harvest Snap, dinner, frozen meal with 300 grams of frozen vegetables. All right. Get rid of the Harvest Snaps. You don't need it. Right? Replace that with a piece of fruit. Okay? Beef jerky. I don't subscribe to beef jerky. I don't usually have it, but you don't need the Harvest Snaps. That's just empty carbohydrates. You don't need them. Right there. Have something else. Frozen meal with 300 grams of frozen vegetables. What is frozen Weight Watchers meal? Okay. All right. Yeah. No worries. Get rid of the Harvest Snaps. Drink more water. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Steven Singh, no, wasn't happy. Got destroyed this week. It's no good. Oh, the KFC mashies. They were awesome. Ange, that was the one thing that Ange would eat. That's the one thing that Ange would eat was the mashies. And they got it, they had it twice, and they got rid of them. The last time we had them, we were living down in the northern beaches of Sydney. And that was like probably maybe 2 years into us dating. Maybe a year or something like that. I remember we were down in Warringah Mall, and we were sitting there eating mashies. That is the last time we ever ate mashies. Devastated. And that's when Taco Bell was still around. Have they brought back Taco Bell? I'm not sure. Hey, Mitch McLeod, welcome, dude. How you doing, mate? I saw your reply a little bit earlier. I have been flat out busy. I'm going to reply back to you in a bit. Yeah, I hope that you hear back from that job soon, and I'm sorry to hear about how far away it is. So, but I hope you're doing well, mate. Thanks very much for stopping by, my man. Mitch McLeod, good seeing you. Do I use beard oil, Ash? No, my beard is so unkempt. It's horrible. It is horrible. Like, even if you can call it like a beard or anything, I don't. I need to, because I work from home. I just don't care, and I'm thinking about shaving it off. What do you guys think? Thinking about getting rid of it, just completely. I used to be clean shaven pretty much, for the last 30 years of my life. And then the last year or two, I just decided to grow it out a bit. Mainly because I never could really grow anything here. I can't grow a full beard like here. It's just like really sort of patchy and doesn't really come through. So when I, say, oh, you've got a majestic beard or something like that, that is through seething and loathing that I'm just like, oh, I'm jealous that you can grow a beard. I'm a man. Man are meant to grow beards. Oh, God. So, no, I do not use beard oil, Gary. Do you? Because your beard looks beautiful, mate. It was not very well kept today, mate. It was good to see. Cheeky Underdog, if you could lose all the weight now instantly and not see Parrawinna for 25 years, or see Parramatta years, or and take 10 years, mate, Cheeky, that is a very good question. I can tell you right now, I'll have Parramatta win. Yep, that was what my gut told me. That was what my gut told me. If I guarantee, but I'm 30, so I'll be like 42 by the time I lose that weight. 10 years to lose the weight. Or you lose it instantly, I have to wait until, what age would I be? 57. I'll be erring on the point of retirement. Oh, well, probably at that stage, I have to work until we're 80. Oh, God, that's a tough question. Parrawin. Lock it in, final answer. If that is an option, I'll take it right now. That's a great question. Andrew Morn, any truth in the rumours that you're losing facial hair along with German later this year? Well, Andrew, yeah, that's a very good, that's a very apt question. I might have already covered it. I haven't got the invite to partake in that. I don't think Jared thinks that my beard is enough to warrant anyone to donate any money. Or he just doesn't like me. So I haven't been part of that discussion. He's all about Lloyd because Lloyd has a beard that goes down to his belly button. I'm just joking. I love you. Joking. Bit of both. Jerking maybe. Jerking your chain there, Jared. Apart from your current vehicle, what was your favorite car pre-2000? Ooh. Pre-2000, that's a great question, Dale. Man, awesome question. So apart from my current vehicle, which is a Toyota Supra, my other car is a 2013. It's not by far not my favorite. What was my favorite car? I was a big fan growing up of the Porsche 959, and also the Lamborghini Diablo. They are my two like supercars. Like if you call them supercars at the time, they were my two like super exotics that I would just like go crazy for. Um, Other than that, I did have a love affair with the Honda NSX because it's just a beautiful car. It is absolutely beautifully styled and has really good balance and all that. But the whole car scene of fanboys and everything like that has just completely ruined it for me. So yeah. Oh, but I haven't even thought about American. Oh, I am a big fan of the Plymouth Superbird, the Roadrunner. Big fan of that car. Big fan of that car. That's a tough question. I've got so many favorite cars. Love them. Mitch McLeod, great. Jerd, man, 1989 Camaro was the best car around. I love that car. Mate, how good was that? Best car is the Homer. I love that episode. You know, Danny DeVito does the voice of Homer's brother. Little factoid. I never would have picked it. Like, I now that I knew it, I was like, oh God, Danny DeVito. It makes so much sense. But yeah, Danny DeVito is Herb, Homer's brother. Unky Herb. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong button. Whoopsie. Um, Cheeky, that question is me. Well, yeah, thought so. Beard Envy. Yeah, okay, thank you so much. I gotta go a bit faster with these comments. They're starting to disappear. Love me. What kind of beard oil should I get, people? Recommend some to me. Mitch McLeod, another 16 kilometers yesterday after the gym. The job is not a big deal. Something will come up in the meantime. I've got a volunteer landscaping opportunity that has presented itself. More physical stuff. Well, 16 kilometers yesterday after going to the gym. Mitch, you are an absolute machine. Like he said, I think he said to me it was something like 30 or 40,000 steps he does a day. That's monstrous. Great job with that, mate. Honestly, that's amazing. Um, Shane Beasley says argon oil is awesome for the beard. Argon. That doesn't sound right. That sounds like it should be like on the periodic table. Huh. Christian Around said, I'm young, so I'll take the weight and power to win 100% when I'm 50. Mate, that's horrible. Um, Good, 42. I wish I was 61. I wish I am, yeah. You don't need an invite. Well answered, Ash and Christian. There you go. Thanks. That was a tough question. I like those questions. Throw me some other hypotheticals out there. Join Jerdville on Movember. The more the merrier, Ash. Oh, well, now he throws me the invite. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Jerd, catch you later. Oh, yeah. Jerd, Lloyd, Tim, and a special guest. We are doing another installment of the Man Talk, which is basically a live podcast that is on the Manshake Facebook page. It is a lot of fun. We're just talking about weight loss, all things, sport or just anything really. And we're doing a massive giveaway from the Manshake, which is like I think it's like 4 bags of Manshake, 3 boxes of the Bam bars, a shaker. It's like a full starter pack. Like it is full. Like it is a big giveaway, but you have to be on the live stream to have a chance to win. So that is tomorrow night, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Yes, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. on the Facebook page of the Manshake, the official page. Shane Beasley, give me an Audi RS6 wagon any day, mate. They go like the clappers, mate. They go like the clappers. They're ridiculous. Those Audi RS6s? Jeez. Mitch McLeod. So when do you morph into the not so fat guy? Well, that's a $1 million question there, Mitch. That's a $1 million question. I've lost 38.5 kilos, I think, to date. which is something along the region of 80 something pounds. I've got a long way to go. Uh, yeah, no, I'm a fat guy still, Shane. Um, but I've got a way to go. So I was just working it out today in the shower. I don't know what is it about showers. You just stand there and you're just like, yeah, you just thinking about what you have to do in the day, or you're just contemplating life. That and the toilet. It's just like it's the one place where you can just be in complete quiet and really no one can disturb you. But yeah, I was thinking today in the shower. I was like, all right, so if I'm at 123 odd, 122 something, if I lose another 22 kilos, then I'll be close to 100. But then I want to get under that, so I still got another 25 kilos. And I was thinking, damn, I thought I was a bit closer than what I was. But then I look back and I think, well, I've only been at this since January, so it took me a lot longer to put the weight on. So understandably, it's going to take some time to take the weight off. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But I will always be a fat guy at heart, Mitch. I always will be. I always will want a 20 pack of chicken nuggets. That will never change. That will never change. Where you're working. Gary, get your mind out of the gutter, mate. Yeah, I was busy. It was encroaching into my other special time. My me time. Um, my me time hand. There you go. Shane Beasley. I work things out in the shower too. Less. Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? Um, like I find with the shower screen, like the shower, because we got the glass screens. I get the bar of soap and I write stuff on there. Like if I ever need to work something out, if I'm writing up a list, I write on there, and then I usually rub it out because I don't want anyone else even though it's my missus and my daughter, this is my own mental stuff. Like this is my crazy coming out in the shower, my Dane Bramage, and then I had all these calculations up. I was actually doing longs division or subtraction or something like that. Where you carry the one, you do all that, and I was working out how much weight I'd lost that day because it was on Wednesday, and then Anne she had a shower and she came out. She goes, "Oh, did you lose what was it 800 grams? Did you?" I'm like, "Yes, I did." Well, no, what was it? She said you've lost something like 37.5 kilos, or I don't know. But yeah, I forgot to rub it out. So then I left her a message. Next time I said, "If you can read this, you stink." And then we've just been texting each other through shower messages. We're weird. What a boring story. As bad as the CSI joke. Oh, come on. Come on. Dale. Okay, for anyone who watched my episode yesterday, that CSI joke was brilliant. That was brilliant. It was fantastic. I don't know why. I expected to get more comments. And if you go back and watch it, I even put the yellow, the orange tinge over everything to make it look like CSI Miami. I thought it was fantastic. And then it cuts to the intro. Oh, I was so proud of it. I was so excited. I thought, hey, this will get a few laughs. Nothing. Nothing. Except for, could use better jokes, though. that's no, that's what you get. That's what you get for putting everything out there on YouTube. But look, it's nearly been an hour. Man, that time is blowing by. Does anyone have any final questions? Like anything big, anything juicy to get me on a tangent? Um, that was a that was a good one. The car one was good. That was a good one. And the Parramatta Premiership. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. But Shane, mate, yeah, thanks, Dale. That's too little, too late, mate. Too little, too late. The damage is done, bro. Shane Beasley, you heard it here first, mate. Come on. I look. If that's what you do in the shower, that's cool, man. That's cool. Good. All the more power to you. Hope you enjoy it. Have I missed any other questions earlier? On day 3 without a smoke, I've got this, mate. Oh, I've just clicked something. I don't know. Is everything still going? Uh, yeah, everything's still going good. Okay, Shane, on day 3 without a smoke, I got this. Well, mate, good on you. How many did you smoke in a day? Out of curiosity, it's expensive now. It's an expensive habit. It's a very expensive habit. In Australia, Mitch, you're from the United States, I think. Are you? I just assumed you were. Um, Lachlan Mitchell. Hey, mate, love the inspiration on the Manshake Men page. It gets me through when I'm in a rut. Oh, thanks, man. That's an awesome compliment there. Thank you very much. Welcome to the live stream here, my man. This is a live Q&A. Ask me anything. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to shout them out at the top of your lungs. But it's good seeing you there, mate. If you ever are feeling like extra down, you feel like you're going to drop off that wagon, there's an Instagram down below. Just feel free to message me. Canada, yeah, Mitch. So you probably, Mitch McLeod, you probably don't know, but in Australia, smokes, they go for like $50 a packet, and there's like 25 to a packet. It's ridiculous. So I don't know. They're probably more expensive than $50. I don't know, because they keep getting taxed every year. 15 Canadian dollars. Wow, that's insane. How much? Shane, how much are smokes here in Australia at the moment? Um, Half a pack at least. I wasn't a pack a day smoker. Yeah, but half a pack a day. That's what 3.5 packets a week. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. It's so expensive. I missed a question from Christian around. When do you think everything closed again? Huh. When do you think everything closed again? Every day gets closer. Oh, come on, Christian, mate. I'm pretty sure you do speak English. When do you think everything closed again? Every day it gets closer. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the answer because I don't know the question. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. Um, I stopped in 1979 when they hit $1. Oh my god. Ours were about 30 for a pack of 25. Oh, I don't, really? I thought they were a lot more expensive than that, Shane. Uh, how much cigarettes? I honestly don't know. Can you? You can't even like. All right, I'm going to a website called Aussie Prices. We'll see whether it gives us anything. Aussie Prices, cigarette prices. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of a pack of 50. So a pack of 50 costs $53.95. A pack of 40 is $49.63 Australian. Uh, Canadian dollar to Australian dollar. What do we got here? Oh, it's pretty much one for one at the moment. So, yeah. So 49 Canadian dollars will get you a pack of 40. Uh, I think he's talking about lockdown. Yeah, I don't know. Christian, mate, what were you talking about? Because I don't understand what you're getting at. Everything closing, coming closer any day now. I assume you're thinking, when do you think everything's going to shut down again? I don't know. If Victoria keeps, dropping the ball and letting people come in, like, people sneak in and then go out everywhere, like this one guy has in Sydney. He went out to a pub and, went out like crazy. And yeah, I don't know. People just need to stop relaxing and take it seriously. Put in the hard yards. It's tough. People are social creatures, and as much as we take it for granted, seeing people and actually hugging people, or you're going in, mate, it's like, hey, buddy, that kind of stuff. Um, we get so wrapped up in our phones. We get so wrapped up, looking at our phones and that kind of stuff in social situations when you're out and about and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know whether if we come out the tail end of this, whether society might change a little bit, their attitude towards it, because we've had that complete social disconnect only through phones now. So I know that when I go out now and see my friends and all of that in a pub situation, I'm not going to touch my phone. unless I need to YouTube something. But I think everything's going to lock down very soon. It's going to lock down very soon. Second, oh, Mitch McLeod says second surgery next week. Very upsetting. Well, what kind of surgery are you going in for, Mitch? I'm sorry to hear, mate. Hope you're doing all right. Gary G, he's actually had probably about 11 surgeries of recent. He got snapped in two by a tree. So, mate, hope it's nothing too serious for you, Mitch. Let us know. We would get a carton every Friday. $250. Well, mate, that's a huge savings right there, man. So, yeah, hope it all goes well. Are you just going cold turkey, or are you using like Nicorette or anything? Oh, mate, Mitch. Fortunately, stage one. So I hope they get it, and hopefully he starts to look after himself. He needs to lose the last 60. Wow, jeez. Oh, your friend. Okay, I do apologize. Yeah, mate, that's horrible. Well, thankfully it is stage one. But yeah, I hope that they get it all. Lung cancer is a tricky one, but it's a good thing they caught it early. That's tough. Yeah, all the best for your friend. Hope it goes well. Shane Beasley, you vape. Okay. Do you drive a Subaru WRX by any chance? Because if you do, that's just perfect. That's just perfect. Man, I look so white. There we go. That's a bit better. But guys, yeah, I might start wrapping it up very soon, unless anyone has any other questions or anything that they want to hit me with. Mitch McLeod, they found it when he had a minor accident with his Harley. Well, mate, yeah, some people will see that as divine intervention. Having the motor accident and then discovering cancer. That's yeah, something else. Yeah, all the best to him. No, I don't drive a Subi, or wear flat caps. You should, mate. You should. It'll suit you. Oh well. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I might call it here. But I do drive a Honda just as bad. Oh mate, Hondas are all right. They're reliable. They're a good family car. Hmm. All right. Well, guys, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, whoever is watching this one, make sure if you're on the live stream right now, hit us with a like, because those likes, they actually do mean something. Even if you dislike it, just give us the old whatever you want to do. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well. I promise you, I'm not too painful to watch, but your support really does mean a lot to me. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers. I honestly can't believe it. Getting close. I'm at like 930, I think now, or something like that. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone for subscribing. But everyone, we shall see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be an episode of Fat Chat with Gary. It is emotional. I warn you now. It is an emotional chat. So yeah, be prepared for that, and it's going to be a good one. All right. But everyone, thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate every single one of you that stops by and says hello, because I know it's time out of your night. But let's get on with the week and start our one day off to a bang, I guess. But Man Chat tomorrow as well. Yes, Man Talk is tomorrow night, 7 p.m. The Manshake Facebook page, that we are doing a giveaway. So you have to be there to win it. Okay? So 7 p.m. Manshake Facebook page, and on this channel, Fat Chat. So we've got all sorts of chats and talks going on at once. So anyway. All right, guys. Well, love you all. There's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Have a great night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.